Hi Tubies. Okay, so I have a mosh posh of different stuff, different stuff I'm going to be going over. So let's go into my planner first. And we are goodbye February and now into March, but I'm still considering all the bills and stuff for February. But we're going to go ahead and look at Marches and get all that stuff done. So I had one. So what was that one for? Oh, so I started a new one there as I ended something else. So I got another that snowball that I'm working on then. Then I have game night next week, and we are still on the hunt this weekend for a house too as well. So we're still doing that. I got 2 dental appointments for my daughter at the same time in 2 different days in 2 weeks. One is for a root. Her front tooth is shifting from the braces, and they think the end of it may have caused an infection in there, so they want to make sure that she doesn't need a new root canal done to that tooth before they move it anymore. And then she goes in that day to get her braces rechecked. And then I'm going to have one more done this month so I can do work on another one. So yeah, got a couple more new ones I'm going to be working on. That's going to be news for me. And then I also have my birthday coming up and my oldest's birthday coming up. So yeah, got that information in here, and it isn't in here yet. You start writing those things down. I'll do that afterwards. But the cast stuffing is going to be really small. I'm just going to go ahead and get done with this. I've already divided all my stuff up. I just need to add the numbers there. So I did movie. I did a little extra money into the movie. I was supposed to put 15, but I decided to do 35 in there instead. It says 25, but I did 35 in there. Even 100. I was going to try to do a thing with the movie for snacks and stuff that when I get a gift card, I would get a free popcorn thing, but they don't do it at Regal, so I wasn't able to do that. So I just put the cash in there. Then the $20 groceries, $40 for teeth, for both mine and her back payment on teeth, and then I did $5 bills for that, and then the other, I drew $100 out of my other account for the braces to be done. So let's go ahead and update all of these. So school. Oh, I already updated numbers. Okay. So yeah, school has 15 in there. I think I updated all of the numbers. Not sure, but school got their 5, and then court says 20 in there. Yep, 20. And then my other one is 25. I like just double checking. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm glad I'm not doing the $5 challenge, because then that would be like I put in here, because I do $5 in here. So yeah, there wouldn't be anything in there if I did the $5. So I'm glad I'm doing that. 25, 10, 15, 20, 25. And these are all just my extra debt ones. I decided to get those out of the way and done. Just to make sure. $10 for that one. And then 15 for health. 5, 10, 15. I did more than I thought I was going to do on that. Okay. And, oh yes. So there should be 40, another 40, and 100. So there's my 100 for the braces. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8 for mine and hers. Hopefully I'll get it all paid off soon. I know I still have another year worth of braces to do for her, so yeah. And then food. Yep, 40 in there for food. So that's when the stamps run out. I'll just grab from there. So, and then like I said, I did 20, well, it says 25. I think it's supposed to be 35. I don't know. For some reason I can't do math this week. Yeah, I did 35. I did 25, pulled 35, whatever. I know I have $65 in here. So I got my 2 4s, 2 4, 5, 55, 60, 65. See, there's for one movie. There's for another movie. So this one's going to be less. So when I go, it'll just probably be like for when me and my boyfriend go. If we decide to go do a date night or whatever else. But since we already did a movie last night, then that would be my other. My dad says I'll have $20 left for a third movie. So I'll just probably put the $20 in there for a third movie for next month. For money that goes towards next month. But yeah, so there's one movie. We already went to one movie, so that's 2 movies. And this is the third movie. And there'll be $20 extra to go towards movie next month. That's how it's going to work. But yeah, I use that for my, when we go to the movies. We go to the movies a lot because we got the movie pass thing. It's like $17. We see 3 movies per month on it, and so we use that, and we just use the extra cash for that. So that was my cashing part of it, and we got done with that. And I got new colored stickies because my purples were running out, so I got more stickies. So I wanted to go over my little planner journal information I'm going to be doing. So I got this. It was at Joann's for like $5, and there was other ones too, so I grabbed all 3 of them. I figured I'd get them later, sooner than later. But yeah, I'm going to start with this one, Life's a Party. I got this one. I'm not big on the whole sayings on there. I may flip it over, but I'm not big on the white either. I'm just going to leave it be. So anything I get new debt for my new debt snowballs, which I'm finding out it's all basically medical stuff, which is good. It's not nothing side oddish. But since it's all medical stuff, I think I'm going to start dividing my medical stuff into doctor's appointments and labs and imaging. Divide the 3 up into my debt snowball folder. That way it's all done, or that way the way it's divided, and it's a little bit easier to go through and find out what's what, and just break down the categories a little bit more, just because I'm weird like that, because this one's getting really thick. It just makes it easier for them to stay thin. Then wrong payments. So if I go through my debt snowball over here, if I go through my debt snowball folder, which I'm going to bring over in a minute, and I find that one of the payments is wrong when I'm getting ready to make a payment on it, I'm just going to put the information over here. So I'm going to put down, you know, what it is, how much the amount that they told me it was going to be, and then the account number, and then file this and then save it until after I finish my snowball folder up. So that's what I'm going to do with that information too as well. That's a new thing I'm going to be starting to do. And then, like I said, because we are trying to buy a house, I want to start doing small things to save up for. Now, I already did my car radiator, which I was so glad to get that done finally last week. My car runs so much better. I don't have to worry about smoking or anything, so I'm happy about that. Then I did, for home, I put down a small goal of 300. This is going to be something for my boyfriend, because he wants a yard with grass in it, so I know he's definitely going to need that, so I want to save up to try to help him for that, or just surprise him with it, because I want to try to do some more stuff to help out around the house, and to work, just to help out around the house, then I want to have my $1,000 emergency fund. I want to try to make a go-to. I got my car brakes I still need to get done. Those are 200, and the tire sensor. I know that's spelled wrong. I'll fix it. Maybe one day or just leave it. I know what it means, but it doesn't bother me. But if it does, people just tell me and I'll fix it. I know that's going to be 140 for that, so I want to get these two things done first. Now I have to get me and my daughter a passport. We're actually going to go on next week on the 14th, because I took the whole day off on the 14th, because I have a doctor's appointment that morning too, which I forgot to write down in there. I need to write down. But I figured somewhere between the doctor appointment and her braces that afternoon, me and her will go down and get our pictures taken and then fill out the information for the passport. Now, we need that passport done because we're going to be going to Canada. Maybe this summertime or this winter. I'm not sure which one yet. But my boyfriend wants to go up to Canada. He wants to go up there and see a hockey game or just go up there and see what's up there, because we're so close to it. And then there's two different things here that I want to save up for my car that's sort of cosmetic. I want to get a seat cover only because it's a leather seat in my car. It gets down to like 28 to 32 degrees at night, and those seats are freezing cold. So I want to get the new seat covers, fuzzy seat covers on there to keep the leather from freezing and everything else from not freezing in the morning. And then I want to get hubcaps. For some reason, when I bought the car, it did not have hubcaps on it, and it sort of bugs me. So I want to get some hubcaps to put on to make it look nice. It's not so used. I want to make it look nice and used, like it has some love. And then these are two things right here that I want to save up for like I said, for the house. This one right here is something special for my boyfriend, because there's a knife set he really, really likes, and because he cooks a lot, I really want to get him that knife set. Yes, that is the price of the knife set. But I'm thinking about saving it up and maybe getting it for him for Christmas. That's going to be his one big Christmas thing. I like to do one big thing for him every year, but that's going to be his Christmas thing. And then this is just something nice for the house. The ones we have right now, the silverware we have right now, are a little old, and I want something that's more nice and new. New life, new knife, or new, how do I say it? New life, new stuff I like to try to do, because me and my boyfriend are just, have just moved into each other. We are just buying our first house together. I would like some new silverware, like some new stuff that are us, that are just us. But definitely his silverware set's really old looking, so I want something nice. Like I said, I'm getting the knife set. And then I have a goal of doing the $1,000 for both my mom, my dad, and my oldest, for any kind of emergencies. Like I said, like I explained in my last video, my dad travels a lot the country. I don't have much money, but I want to make sure that I can be able to prepare to go and get him and bring him back if I have to, only because my dad's been really sick. So I want to make sure I have the money to go pick him up and bring him back if I need to. Same thing with my mom. I want to be able to go back home, go see my mom, put her in, and make sure I can do, everything I can do for her at that time in case of emergency that happens. And then my oldest, like I said, she's going to be 20 in March, and she's going to be going back to Job Corps. But if she doesn't go back to Job Corps, I want to make sure she has some money just in case, save. You know how it is. Hey, Mom, can you help me with this? Hey, Mom, can you help me with that? I think we all go through that as parents, of having kids out there, or us that have kids out there, have kids going, Mom, can you help me with this? Mom, can you help me with that? Yeah. So I want to make sure that I do have money to be able to prepare for her when I can't help her. So, the folder, my big debt folder. I know this is going to be a longer than usual video. I'm sorry, people. But, yeah. Definitely wouldn't be able to go there. Sorry, I bumped my thing. Arizona trip. I haven't started saving up for that yet. But I need to. I'm still trying to save up for the trip to Hawaii to go see my friend in June. Yeah, I'm supposed to be trying to save up for the trip and that. So, I'm trying to save up money for it, but it's a really expensive trip to go on. So, I'm still making payments on my education loan. Excuse me. And then, yeah, this one's on hold. This one I'm staying payments on. It's almost paid off, so I will probably in the next week or two be pulling this. And then this will be done. And I think it's a little bit longer than a couple weeks. But I'm going to be pulling this real shortly. So I'll be done, and I'll be put that back in my paid area and everything. And then this one is my T-Mobile one that's really, really long. Which was really good. This is my good part right here. I'm so happy about it. So I've only started about, I think, October, November doing this. And look at all this I have paid in my small bills. All of this. I'm paying this one off currently. This one's my new one. It's going to start next week. So this one's going to start, maybe start next week, I should say, actually say. I called them up to try to pay the bill, to see which information to pay the bill at. And they weren't able to find it, so they told me to give a call back. So I'm going to call back on Monday and see if they find it. If they don't, then this is another one I can cross out saying that's already paid. This is the one I told you that was wrong. It said $87 on the check, but apparently some reason more than that. So this page, after finding out about this amount, I only have these two to pay, and these will be paid off in the next 7 weeks. Then I have my 200s, which half of them are paid. I have more to go on those. And I got my 300s, which I haven't even touched yet. My 400s, I've paid off a couple of these, only because I wanted to pay off my bank ones first, to make sure that folder was going to be empty and ready. So that's why it's sort of scattered. I wanted certain things paid off first, but I am going from lowest to highest on the bills. But yeah, I got all my bank payments, or all my bank cards paid off. I'm currently paying off my last two bank ones. So as soon as this will be done, those ones too are done, I will have that cleared, and I can have that folder open for when I do my medical division thing. And there's my 500 one. Now see, the direct says it's 87 here, but it also, I got a second one saying that one. So I may be able to get paid off sooner. I don't know. I put it in my folder so that it's in there, but it was already in here too at the same time. So we'll see how that goes when I get ready to pay these bills. Like I said, I'm working from my highest to, or my lowest to my highest. And plus I'm working on a couple of high ones to make sure that they're done. That way I'm not stuck with a bunch of high bills. So I'm doing like 1 or 2 high bills on there. So while I'm doing a bunch of my little ones. That way I'm sort of closing the gap together. That way it's not so scary when I get down to the end saying, oh my god, I have $2,000 left on my phone one, whatever. So yeah. So I'm working on all these, as you can see. This one's going to be one of my high ones. That probably is still going to be left. Like I said, $2,000 one. But once I get paid off a bunch of my little ones, I will start paying on that one. Add that as one of my auto pays. So I've had a lot of stickers. A lot of stickers. Didn't know what to do with all of them because they were just in the way, in the mess. So I just decided to take all of them and put them in here. That way I can find them. And as I'm paying off my debt, I turn this into my keeper for like stickers, extra papers, just whatever else for the planner and for my, I forgot what it was called now. Let's see if I can find it. No. Oh. And for this one, so I can keep all my little like stickers, notes, whatever, all that stuff in here, this extra stuff in here. So I still got this. I started paying on this a long time ago, like I said, then I had to put stop on it. On there. So this one's almost paid off. That one's almost paid off. This one's almost getting ready to get paid on. That's that T-Mobile scary one. These are the two bank ones that I'm paying on right now. I need to put a sticker on this one, showing that I'm paying on it, because I have it stickered on there. I like putting the little, I don't know, random little stickers on there. It helps tell me, you know, if I just flip through, that I'm paying on them. So I got these two paying. This one's already paid. And then once this is all done, I can change this into that one folder. I'll probably use this as my lab and medical imaging for health, and have that done in there. So I'll wait, move it over. This one's almost done getting paid, and I'm still working on that one. I'll be working on that one for years to come. And I'm also thinking about going back to school, so that may help on my schooling too. That's going to put a hold on that with any interest rates on my schooling. So when I'm going back to school, that's going to put a hold on it. I'm still going to do my school folder envelope and just keep putting money in there. And then probably later I'm going to make payments while I'm in school towards my schooling at the same time. We'll see how that goes, because my money situation got a little weird when I started paying my health insurance. So we'll see. All my medical stuff that are all passed. See, I have a lot of medical stuff. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm going to start dividing that and paying those into sections too. This is actually paid. So, yes. I don't know why I'm still putting money in my library and court. But library and court is paid. Everything in that is paid. So yeah, I may use this one. I may just start putting down my medical and imaging to this one. These ones don't go in there. But yeah, I'm going to start putting all my medical imaging and lab stuff in here. And I'll separate the folders when I make them. So that's done. And then this is almost done too. I still got a little ways to pour on this. And this is almost done. This will be done a week or two. I got my car payment. And then all of those. And then all my fun paid stuff. See, my little list is getting longer on paying stuff. This is about the amount that I've paid so far is $2,818 or $17.10. It's the total amount I've paid so much out of everything that's been paid, that has been done since November, when I started paying. So I am so glad I'm doing this. This makes me feel so happy to have so much paid off. See, every time I fill one up, put it in here, and then more stickers. You saw my last video, I filled up everything on this. I just did a mass haul and just pulled out my taxes and filled out everything, and which was just part of my taxes. My other part of my taxes, I actually pulled. I'll show you the back of it. I'm not going to show the front of it because it has personal for me. I got a I can't think today, not a money or cashier's check to go out, and that's going to go to my housing. So, because my boyfriend's taking care of all the money for the housing, so gave him one big check for that. And then I just wanted to see what individual little things I was paying for all my little debt snowballs right now. So there's 2 things here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 things. I knew I said I was going to do 5 things, but I have 6 things going right now. I think I have 7 things here. 7 things here. But these will get paid really quickly. I think it's only 7 because of my daughter's braces here. But yeah, those are all the things I'm paying, automatic payments that are going out. And there's a couple things. What is it? Medical imaging ends in 2 weeks. And then PayPal starts next week. Yeah. So I just wanted to sort of write down everything. I think I did one for April too. Yeah, and this just helps me so I can figure out, okay, oh, this month I have this, because I was finding out that I was really having a hard time figuring out which ones are getting ready to end and not end. So, did that. I do not know why that's over there. And this is my monthly March. I just marked down everything that I showed you that I already put a cash envelope in for. So these are all done. I'm going to try not to double pay on these, only because, like I said, my finances shrunk a little bit because of me having to pay for medical insurance, which is good. I need the medical insurance, so it's going to be a good thing. So I did a one-time pay from that. These are all my stuff. My movies, because I had money from last month and everything. I just added up the whole entire thing. So for movies, whatever I have in the last month, I'm just going to roll it over for that total amount to go towards. So my amount for movie money is 120. So if I have anything money left over from last month, it just goes into this one. So that's what I'm going to do with any of these in here. Except for like emergency home, all that stuff. Yeah, I want to make sure that I keep putting those extra tins and in there for those. And then I pulled out my daughter's brace money and starting to work on some grocery money. That's how much I want to get per week into the grocery money. And I'm probably going to be doing those a little different too, along with the rent money too. I know I haven't been paying, you haven't seen me pay those towards that, but I'm going to start doing those and make sure they're done a certain way. I'll show you guys them probably in a later video when I decide to start doing those. But that's going to be what I'm going to need to do to start helping for the new house when we get it. That was agreement with me and my boyfriend. So those are my auto funds. I put down when they're supposed to be taken out. So I'll check my bank next week, and this one should be paid. So I'll mark that one if it's paid, and I'll just keep an eye on it every week when it comes close and make sure those ones are paid. These 4 are not auto paid. I pay these ones by myself. So that is March's financing. That is everything. Like I said, it was a mosh podge of everything all together. I am sorry that it was a long video. I wanted to go through everything with you, but thank you for your time. Like and share if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to find out more of my little Mod Podge mess of snowball and envelopes going on. Thank you.